This was a terrific win. Really proud of our guys, proud of Nick, proud of Mario, proud of our senior leadership, and our young guys really stepped up. A great atmosphere, second game of the year. Congrats to women's basketball on a good win today. This was terrific for us, and then, obviously good luck to Matt, and then they got a big game tomorrow. But crowd was great. But what I told the guys in the locker room, this is one game. It's the second game of 31 games. You got to keep it all in perspective. Watch tape tonight. Review. We're off tomorrow. Review on Sunday. Get some rest. Because we got a really good team coming in here Monday. Texas Southern's very, very good. They're talented, and they just won on the road at a Big 12 school. And so that's what our focus needs to turn to. How can we get better? And then how can we, win one more home game this week?
Questions for the players, please.
Guys, what was working for you defensively?
We just stuck to our game plan. Coach wanted to fire on the post. We got it out of Tillman's hands. He's been big time for him last year and this first game. So we just kind of stuck to the game plan, played the gaps, contested every shot, and then, that's all it was to it.
Nick, what did you see from Tyrese in his first career start? And when you look at his stat line, I guess, what do you think of? Filled it up, it looks like.
I don't really pay attention too much to stats. He was a big presence out there for us. And for a freshman to come in there for our first start and be such detrimental to our win, we can't ask much more from him, even though he missed a couple shots here and there, but that's not what we have him out there. We have him out there to, just fill in our offense, and when he makes great plays, that's what we need him to do.
Mario, what was your thoughts on Nick?
I thought he did a great job just leading us in the first half. I know I had some cheap fouls that I need to do a better job going forward, but he did a good job leading our younger guys, and the younger guys stepped up and followed his lead, so it was a great team win.
For both of you guys, when you guys have those four freshmen out there, how do you make sure they don't get too high or too low with a game like this?
Coming from a freshman, you got four freshmen on the court, you can't just tell them to be mellow. That's the big first big game in Hilton. You want them to be hype. You just don't want them crazy hype. But I think they did a great job of handling their emotions, and they were from Zion, George, Tyrese, and Taylor all came through big for us, and they're one of the main reasons why we won the game.
Anything further from the players?
Yeah. Nick, how does your game have to change with Lindell out of the lineup?
With Lindell in or out, I have to be more aggressive, point blank. And I think when Lindell's in there, I have to be still aggressive. It's just another outlet to pass it to, or somebody who's a big-time scorer for us. So I don't think it as much changes as much as it just kind of amplifies.
Nick, you had mentioned trying to keep Tillman from getting touches in the post. How is the Missouri's offense different when he is able to kind of establish himself and get involved?
They have four other great players on the court, but when we limit one of their main scorers, put the ball in other guys' hands, and luckily they missed some shots. We try to contest as much as we can, but he's one of their main guys on offense, so we just try to get it out of his hands.
Nick, you guys got to the line 35 times tonight. That's a big number for a team that you guys haven't done that the last few years. How big was that for you tonight to be able to do that?
It was huge. Last game we shot 0 free throws in the first half, and Coach Smalls made sure that we knew about it. I think being aggressive is going to be big for us when shots aren't falling, and getting to the free throw line, we got to convert at the end of the day.
Anything further from the players?
Nick, you played 39 minutes.
You played 39 minutes. Is this like, here we go again?
Hey, we 2-0. Last year we was 0-2, so there's no here we go again. Tyrese played 40, so
Yeah.
that's better than me. Better him than me.
Thank you, guys.